So Sabrina Ionescu, I've got to say, I do have to say, at this stage, fair play for taking that bag. She took a rumored $1 million salary. I repeat, a rumored $1 million salary to go and play in Unrivaled, to be a part-time player while saying in an interview, I'm not really locked in. This is just for fun, and I'm just kind of playing in the off season. I cannot believe it. Like, she is a part-time Unrivaled player making more money than everyone else. At this stage, I gotta respect it. So look, I didn't think she was gonna be there today, because I thought, look, she's probably stuck in Paris. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know what, the flights aren't going. Like, man, I was on a bumpy flight in the wind going home from Leeds. Flying over the Atlantic Ocean isn't ideal. And then they announced Sabrina Ionescu is out for personal reasons. So then I was like, oh, it must have been a tough one. Like, for her to be at Unrivaled, or for her to make it back, and she's at least trying. No, she's at Fashion Week. She's in Paris for Fashion Week. She really is just a part-time player, which is hilarious. Like, fair play to her. Being able to dip whenever she wants was part of the unprecedented contract. Yeah. Imagine if Caitlin Clark did this. She listed herself as an optional attendee for Unrivaled. Unrivaled is SideQuest. She fleeced Unrivaled. Like, it's actually now at the stage where, what were Unrivaled thinking? Maybe they're thinking, you know what, we have this money and it's better to have a part-time Sabrina Ionescu than a full-time other player. Maybe it was her and Natisha Heidemann or obviously they couldn't have gotten Alyssa Smith at the time. But that is mental. That is absolutely mental. Sabrina Ionescu is out for, they've said, personal reasons. She's at Fashion Week. I actually can't even blame her. I cannot even blame Sabrina Ionescu for missing these games. Obviously, this is in her contract. Obviously, she's allowed to do all this stuff, and I'd say it's probably like a, good at a game type thing. Okay, yeah, she's there probably as a representative of the WNBA. Like, it's madness. It's absolutely madness. I'm almost lost for words. Like, what the hell? Like, there is no worse look for Unrivaled than Sabrina Ionescu right now. And the fact is, the worst part about it is she buried Unrivaled mid-interview. Or in an interview. She buried it. It was like, the way sometimes, like a wrestler will say something that will, like, destroy their opponent. Just completely destroy their opponent. They'll be completely buried and they'll never recover. Man, Sabrina Ionescu basically saying she doesn't care about Unrivaled, and then proving she doesn't care about Unrivaled, it's not good. It's really not good for the league, and I feel bad for those investors. I feel bad for the investors' money that have gone towards getting Sabrina Ionescu for this league. And I'm just saying, if Caitlin Clark did not exist, and we were still in the era where everyone hated Sabrina Ionescu, all those idiots in the women's basketball space that hate Caitlin Clark just because she's Caitlin Clark, like, they all were the exact same with Sabrina Ionescu. They were all the exact same with her back in the day. Like, the stuff that they say about Caitlin Clark now, is the stuff that they'll say about, or said about Sabrina Ionescu in the past. If that was still how they thought about Sabrina, oh my god, she would be getting so amount of abuse. If Caitlin Clark pulled this crap, by the way, if Caitlin Clark had gone to Unrivaled and then said, you know what, if I have these other commitments and I'm doing them, and heck, if Caitlin Clark missed one game of Unrivaled to go to NBA All-Star Weekend, you would never hear the end of it on Twitter. Sabrina Ionescu has said she doesn't care about winning. She doesn't care about the league. She's not locked in and has just gone to Paris for Fashion Week. Not even the NBA game. She is in Paris for Fashion Week and is missing this weekend's worth of games. That is nuts. That is absolutely nuts. Like, I can't. I actually cannot believe they've gone and done something like that. Either way, though, look. If you're do you reckon Unrivaled will be happy to Sabrina Ionescu? Surely they're not. Surely they're like, there's been investors calling being like, what have you done? What have you done? What is going on? Because, look, I feel bad. I actually do feel bad. Like, they're trying. Unrivaled are trying so hard. And, like, it's the biggest problem is that with Unrivaled is that when it's looking good, the game looks real good. And when the game looks bad, it looks real bad. So we've seen a lot of highs, a lot of lows. And as far as the viewership, it can be really tough because if you are watching, the problem is that the Phantom, Sabrina's team keep getting put on first. They keep getting put on as the first game, and they're so bad that people keep turning off. The Phantom right now, and they didn't even get like their hardship player for that. They didn't even get their hardship player. So you're looking at Sabrina, like a team whose third best player right now might be Katie Lou Samuelson. Like, they're going to start Tash Cloud. They're going to start Griner. They're going to start Satu. That is the worst 3 lineup in the entire league. They're going to be destroyed. And they're playing the Mist, who haven't won a game, with no Dejanay and no Jewel Lloyd, and they're still going to get destroyed. They might get destroyed bad enough that that people aren't going to be watching the second game, which has kept happening because they keep putting the pathetic Phantom on first. So anyway, yeah. Like, I felt bad, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe she's trying to come home, but the flights are being cancelled. Nah, she's just there for Fashion Week. She's there for Fashion Week, and it's definitely part of her deal. No other responses, but she fleeced them. She absolutely just fleeced Unrivaled for that contract. Like, she did not want to play in that league. It's very clear she did not want to play at Unrivaled. But sure look. It could be worse. It could be worse, you know. She could have been absolutely horrific when she played, and she was just not good by her standards. She was okay. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.